Go. Yes. All right. So,
Hello.
hey,
Back.
we're back. We're back. All right. Awesome. So again, thanks everybody for being here today. So these are spaces that I started almost 2 years ago to really shine a spotlight on talented artists who are part of the Web3 space. We like to do in-depth interviews here to learn a lot more about the artists behind the artwork. I had found that a lot of other spaces just really gave people too little bit of a time to really talk more about themselves, to share their story, to talk about their inspiration, their artworks. And I really wanted to have something where we would just go deeper than that and really get to a lot more about the artist. And also hopefully in that process, bring greater awareness to artists, help make new connections in the space, and more importantly, be able to inspire people that have creative passions to start a journey of their own in the space as well. So it is a very inclusive space. We welcome artists of all nationalities, of all backgrounds, all ages, all artistic styles, from seasoned professionals to emerging talents. We're really trying to be very intentional about bringing a very diverse range of voices from the Web3 community and to celebrate how art and creativity bring us all together. So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to my lovely co-host, Jenny, to introduce our special guest for today.
Thank you so much. Radin is a phenomenally talented young man who is a 3D and pixel artist. On top of this, Radin is a fantastic musician who plays electric guitar on a level that rivals the cover music that he is inspired by. He is a wonderful light in our space, and we are thrilled to welcome him to the Web3 Artist Spotlight.
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks. So thank you all for giving me the support to talk to you all and introduce completely myself. And yes, let's start the season. Yay!
Jenny, did you have the music from him as well from the email, or no? I don't know if I.
Oh, it was an email. I thought you were going to send it a different way.
Oh, let me see.
Can you send it to me as a text message, please?
Let me try. Let's see. Hold on. Can I do that? Let me see if I can do it from my computer.
Jennifer, I think it's pinned up in the space.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, we pinned it up.
Oh, I think we meant the not the stream, but the song that your mom had sent that I really wanted to play for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need that because I have to then send it over to Carmen's iPad.
Ah, okay. Let me see. It's not letting. Could I email it or no? Is it going to be a problem? No, I want to forward it. Yeah, it's not letting me do it through the messaging, but I did email it, so hopefully we get it. All right. Well, I know maybe let's keep things rolling. Hopefully we can get the song up and going, but maybe let's get started with the questions. And apologies everyone for some of the technical difficulties today. But so where we wanted to start off, Radin, is maybe you can tell us a little bit about like what first inspired you to start creating pixel and 3D art at such a young age.
So I was a creative child when I was a little toddler, and I made like everything that I wanted out of like cardboard and everything that we had and recycled stuff. And I gathered them and make some stuff, and you can see all of it all around the house. And it was a fun time. And because I was a creative child, I really liked Minecraft. One day, like when I was young, I learned what is Minecraft and started to build my own and completely loved the pixel art team of it. And then also when I was 9 years old, I started to I download a Android app, and by then I started creating some turtles with it, and this is how the journey started.
Oh, very cool. I had a feeling that Minecraft had something to do with it as well.
Yes.
No, that's awesome, and really cool that you started this like so young. So one thing that I've also been amazed. So I know you do like the pixel art and also the 3D animation, and some of the 3D animation I've seen you make is like really awesome stuff. And I was curious, like, how did you come to develop the 3D animation skills?
So I like seeing people do art styles in Blender, and I started to learn it. And one night I started it, I downloaded it, and I started to learn about it, do the donuts lesson, and that's when the journey of Blender started. And then by time passing, I learned how to add animations to it, and it was a cool day. Not a day, months of work.
Definitely seems like lots of work. And I just shared one piece you had created here, which is the podcast. I was like, oh, it's so cute. It's a very cool piece.
Yeah, this took like 2 months to render and 1 month to make it, make the model of it.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm gonna also pin it up in the space so people can check it out. And then we can go to your next question while I.
Sure, and I also have the music ready if you'd like me to play
Oh, cool.
it.
Sure, let's play it.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Hold on. I need to figure out how to raise the volume on my daughter's iPad. Bear with me.
Okay.
There we go. Okie dokies. And here it is. In a world of colors, I start to play with every possible item. My imagination starts to play, building my mind's portrait with tiny stones and fun. Strumming my guitar, feeling joy on the run. Oh, I'm a little creator, watch my dreams take flight. Crafting pixel art and 3D worlds, what a beautiful sight. With my turtle friends dancing, we're finding our way. In this vibrant journey, we're shining today. From doodles to pixels, my art starts to grow. With every little note, I create vivid songs, singing joyful melodies as I strum along. In this colorful universe, I know where I belong. Look at the stars shining up high. With each strum of my guitar, we'll reach for the sky, celebrating our moments with laughter and cheer. Together with my friends, there's nothing Bravo.
Bravo.
Hey, you.
Awesome. Very cool.
That was so
Okay.
good. Thank you, Radin.
Homemade song.
So cool. Okay, so then I'm going to go to my question, okay, which is how did you learn about blockchain technology? And what do you like about using cryptocurrencies?
When my mom started to learn about NFTs, she learned how to what do you call it, like transfer files or like post art and object, and she started to learn how is the blockchain community. And one night she came with a whiteboard, and she like completely told us what is the blockchain, and it was a fun time learning that. And the thing that I love about blockchain is being free and not being by the government. And you are free. You can you have one token that you can sell from all over the world, and it's like a really good thing. I really like it.
I think that's a perfect answer, that you don't have to depend on like the governments, and we can still like transfer currencies to each other and art. I think that's exactly why a lot of us are here, because we like the idea of decentralization. So thank you, Radin, for that answer.
Yeah, and it's so cool that you're gotten into it at such a young age, and are already taking advantage of the technology to you know sell your art and connect with people and all that. And one thing I wanted to ask you about next is, in going through your artworks and everything, I noticed that there is a recurring theme of turtles in much of your artwork, from your busy turtles and famous turtles collections to drops like the Heart's Flight, Eternal Love, the Ninja Hero turtles. So lots of turtles, and I was curious, like, what yeah, so I was wondering, like, what draws you to turtles, and what do they represent in your art?
So turtles are like the main star of the show here, and because they are cute, they are wise, and they are attached to the ground, like they are skinned to the ground, and they are wonderful creatures, and yeah, they know how to balance and balance stuff, and have time, be patient. The thing artists need is patience.
I agree. Patience is a very important virtue. Yeah, and I was just sharing here on the stream some of your turtles from Object, and I was also gonna pull up the one from, where's Eternal Love? There it is, as well. So yeah, very cool turtles. I love that this one's like representing like Mario characters.
Mario.
That's so cool. And I'll try to also pin that up on the space as well. And another thing too is, so you mentioned getting into the blockchain. I know now you've been connecting with a lot of people internationally, right, from the Web3 community. And I was curious if maybe you could share like what it's been like, connecting with so many people from Web3, and how do you think maybe that's kind of shaped your experience as an artist as well?
So being with people and having like a friendship with people, they supporting you, you supporting them, you're gonna make lots of friendships in here, absolutely in the One Love community, and you're gonna have growth in having sales or knowing how to like sell your art and market them. And second, you're gonna know how to make friends with everyone. Not everyone, but you can make friends. And it's a cool place to be. You're gonna know what is the world going on. And yeah, this is what I have in these years.
I think you're right, and it's so important to learn how to make friends. And I think, like this will give you tools that you could use outside in the world. So that's also really, really cool about Web3. You and I had a conversation like about 2 weeks ago, and you introduced me to a term that I had never heard before, but it was called brain rot generation. And I loved our conversation, and I wanted us to maybe share with the friends in the audience what that is. Can you explain what that is, and how do you make sure that you don't lose yourself in technology?
So brain rot generation is a generation of the kids who are attached to the screens, and if you get them off of that, they will rage, and they will throw stuff at you. They will completely lost their minds, and all the things that they watching. It's not like playing a game. It's scrolling to YouTube or TikTok or sometimes Instagram, and it's slowly coming together, and it's a populations of um, every video, and these videos are like, if you watch them, you don't you never find what's in that video. Like, do you know what is Give It a Toilet?
Wait, say that again. What it was? What did you say?
Give It a Toilet.
Is that like a thing? It's a trend or something?
Yes.
Got it.
It's like a series of videos that is going on, and it's part by part. Like, it's like a movie, like Harry Potter, but dumber and bad. It's like a world of people with webcams for their head, and some heads in some toilets. They are like singing a song that skibbity top 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 says, and all the kids in school, I think so, they are like saying this song all over and over and over again, and they are stuck in this never-ending loophole of scrolling into YouTube, and yeah, they are attached to it, and there's no way you're gonna get them off.
Man, you're so wise. I feel like that's even a problem, unfortunately, with older people. And I'm curious, what do you do? Like, can you maybe offer us some advice? We're parents, and also just adults who are also dealing with too much technology. What do you do to make sure that you don't lose yourself in the technology?
So I prioritize my works, and I do them part by part. Like, I do first the things I have to do, like doing my homework, playing guitar, touching some grass, going to swim, and yeah, I'm gonna do these. And if I have some time left over, I'm gonna go in my phone or my computer for a minute or so, so I don't get attached to it, and my life doesn't depend on it. Yeah, it's like what if you smoke so much cigarette, you're attached to the cigarette, and if you don't have it one day, you're gonna lose your mind, and the nicotine are gonna like destroy your mind, and you're gonna be dumb.
Oh man, such good advice, you
it's
know.
it's like that. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, I mean, and like Jenny was saying, I mean, I think people have become very much like addicted, and it's not just a problem even with youth, but even like adults. And it's sad because like
Yeah.
nowadays, I remember even seeing people like at a restaurant or something, and everybody instead of like having a
Stuck
conversation
into
in
the phone.
person, they're like everybody's like stuck to their phone, and it's like, what are you doing? You know, like so that's
Yeah.
awesome. I love that you even you're already recognizing this at such a young age, and you know that you're already making sure to prioritize like other things right ahead of you know being attached to a screen. So that's awesome. I commend you for that
Yeah.
as well.
So one time, like I think it was like in 2020 or 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and I was literally attached to the computer. After I get from school,
Mm-hmm.
I will go to the computer and like be there for 4 hours, and then play the guitar for 15 minutes, and then go to the computer, and then it's um like 10 p.m. and I go to sleep for tomorrow. Like it was like that, and every piece of homework annoyed me. It was like being in a being in a method that you're only stuck to a screen, and the endless thing of scrolling, and that's why I know about that, because myself was that danger too.
Yeah, it's amazing that you have that self-awareness, you know. Like bravo, a lot of people sometimes like they don't even realize it, you know, and like you said, like you hours go by and you don't even notice that you have a problem. So I love that you realize that and we're like, all right, I need to change this, you know. So that's definitely very commendable for sure. And where I wanted to go next was, so we talked a little bit about, you know, your art and coming into Web3. The other thing I was curious about is how did you get into music, and what do you enjoy most about playing the electric guitar?
When I was a child, I go to the first like grades of music school, and we played the flutes and like kalimbas, and and then I learned the notes and how to play, and I got addicted to guitar, and like every song that I hear, I was like humming the guitar vocals, and I was really addicted to it. It was a really good time. And then one night, my mom and my dad said if I practice, it was like a hard song. If I practice this and I got like a good results in that,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna buy me a guitar. And then that night, I like just playing 4 hours of flutes, and it was hard, but finally I got it. And yeah, that's when my guitar started, and I really like it because it's growing me towards not going to the computer
Mm-hmm.
and having another chore to do. And yeah, this is the things that I love about guitar. And guitar electric. What did you say for the second part?
Oh no, yeah, just like what do you enjoy the most about playing it? You know, playing your electric guitar.
Like the rhythmic patterns,
Mm-hmm.
because like in electric guitar, you're gonna have some patterns that are like dee, 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 and you're gonna repeat that pattern, and you're gonna finally get along with the song, and it's fun to like know that and do that. and I really like the bends. Like when you bend a string, it's like a good feeling, but sort of a bad feeling because you're scared of the string that is gonna be ripping apart. It's happened to me 2,000 times.
Oh yeah.
Every guitarist.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome. You want to go to your question, Jenny?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So since you love bands, I was curious, what are your top 3 musicians?
So Joe Satriani and Gary Moore and Eminem.
Really, Eminem? Okay, cool.
Yeah, Eminem.
Any particular song?
I like rap.
You like rap? Cool.
Yeah.
What would be like maybe one of your favorite Eminem songs?
That's a hard question.
That's too hard.
I like cause I'm Slim Shady, if I'm the real Shady.
I'm the real Shady, or you want a Slim Shady? No, I like the song "Beautiful" from him.
Beautiful. Oh, I don't know if I've heard that one.
In my shoes, just to see what it's like to be me. How when you wear your shoes, just to see what it be like to. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Now I remember it. Yeah, it just came to me.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So,
like whenever I didn't do a word, it like popped into my mind, and I like come with the song in my mind, like when I was like that.
That's awesome. So I know, Radin, like earlier this year, you released a song called Two Birds on Sound XYZ, right? And I know that was like your first experience with songwriting where you handled like every aspect, the composition, the guitar playing, the vocals. I'd love it if you could tell us a little bit more about the inspiration behind the song and what it was like the creative process was like for you for that.
So one night I was like playing with for my mom and dad to see my growth, and one I really like to first make a song. Second, my dad like put up a story that it was two birds that really loved each other, and they were flying together and having a fun time, and suddenly a man like shots one of them, and the one falls into the ground, and the other bird that is alive, he like went straight to the that bird that's fallen to the ground, and looks it with sad face, and yeah. That was the story behind the song, and then my dad said, "Can you like make this a song?" And I like just went grabbed the guitar and like ding 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 ding. I like just make the song, and then we all liked it, and I like worked on it a little bit and add some parts that go high and go down, and I like created in BandLab. I think you know what is the program?
Yes.
BandLab. Yeah. I made song with that, and I like did layers. Like it was a layer that I just sing with it, like I like it got an effect, like it's like the sound of the gods, and I did that, and I like had guitar strumming on that, and I had a vocal that was like playing notes for that, and one for the melody. It was like four complete different channels for that, and I audio tuned them. I did all of that, and I mixed them, and it's now a final product, and it's completely solo.
Oh, that's so awesome. And can I actually let me see if I can play and you guys can hear it over here. Let me see. Let me know if you guys if it comes through. Wow, that is so good.
Thanks. Are you proud?
Amazing. Wow.
So soothing, so melodic,
Mhm.
right? So simple, but so much going on. Bravo.
Bravo.
Thanks.
Incredible. No, the guitar, I mean, it's like it transported me. I mean, it's like it was so good. Wow. Yeah, no, hats off, right? I mean, that was so good. And one thing I wanted to see is it maybe also, so this is, fantastic song. I was also wondering if you could maybe, perform something live for us right now. Any song you wanna play for us. I'd love to hear it.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna grab a guitar. Wait. Heavy boy.
Encourage everybody to check out the video stream so you can watch it.
So is the like can you hear the sound of the guitar?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice. So 1, 2, 3. She always takes it with a heart of stone, 'cause all she does is throws it back to me. I've spent a lifetime looking for someone. Don't try to understand me. Simply do the things I say. Love is a feeling. Get it when I want it. 'Cause I'm on fire. Push my desire. Get it when I want it. Talk to me one more. Give it to me. Give it to me. You always know just how to make me cry. And never did I ask you questions why. It seems you get your kicks from hurting me. Don't try to understand me, because you were just aren't enough. me, give it to me. You and your friends were laughing at me in town, but it's okay, and it's okay. You won't be laughing, girl, when I'm not around. I'll be okay, and I'm not fine, but I've got peace of mind. What? Don't try to kill me, because your words just aren't enough. Love is a feeling, quench my desire. Give me what I want to, take me higher. Love is a woman, I don't wanna hear it. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, love is a feeling, I don't wanna hear it. Quench my desire, take me higher. Tell it to the preacher, satisfy the feeling. Give it to me, give it to me. I don't wanna hear him. Done.
Woo! That was awesome.
Handle it.
Go.
Handle it.
You handled it, sir. Yes, you did. Let's go, Radin.
Yup, like this cable, this freaking cable
Mm-hmm.
just died on me.
Oh no.
I saw, and I was just like, keep going,
Yeah.
you got this. You
Yeah,
crushed it.
like my mom came down and like twisted the plug, and it didn't happen. It was sounding nothing, and once I like was this, like the sound appeared back, and I go back to strumming my guitar. Nice handle.
Exactly. We don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
We problem solve. Good job.
Work through it. Crushed it, man. So good.
Oh, man, goodness, it was so inspiring. So I'm going to pivot back to another sort of art question related. You've made a good amount of pixel, 3D, and obviously phenomenal music. Have you ever thought about learning a new medium or an instrument, a different instrument? And what would you like to learn?
So I really like to. I know how to code in Python, but I want to learn more about Python, and I really want to learn about Unity. And it's a really cool thing, and like making games. I make like 3D models, and then I can do that in Unity too. And I want to learn piano and hand drums. Bling 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 bling. Man, they are hard to.
The piano.
They are hard. Yeah, like hand drums are like a big chungus, and you're gonna ding, like it's ding 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 ding. You're not gonna like ding. You're gonna ding.
Yeah, I listen to hand drum music, but I've never actually touched it. I've never hit it.
It's really hard. So I went to a friend's birthday party, and a girl like get up and bring his hand up, and um, she played the birthday song in Iran. In Iran, and it was like like it was like touching a hot surface, but it's really colder than you think. It's like saying you're gonna do that. Yeah, it's hard.
That's awesome. So hand drum, the piano, and you want to do Unity so that you can bring your 3D models into like a game setting.
Absolutely, yes.
Very cool. Very cool. Looking forward to seeing all of that, my friend. And then I did have another question for you. You did mention that at one point you weren't like really doing well with like doing your homework because you were a little bit too focused on like technology, but now it's not that case. You're definitely not there anymore. So I was curious, what do you like at school? Like, what is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is math.
Yeah, and
best one.
Do you find it easy or is it hard? What do you like about math? And maybe what are you learning? Yeah,
it's hard, but when you learn, it's easy. Like I like today had like a full piece of paper, 2-sided papers of like math homework, and it was like hard. It was like what amount of numbers like that are into 5? What do you call it?
Like divisible by 5? Like
I think if you divide it by 5, it's gonna have a 0. It's gonna like
is
do you get it?
I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it was like what's the amount of numbers that are for 5, like we call it bakhsh pazir, but in like from 73 to like 298, you're gonna find how many numbers are a part of 5, and we like have some methods, and we do that. Yes, sir.
Very cool. Like that.
Yeah.
Very
It's
cool.
really cool and tiring and cool process of like seeing what you're gonna do and not using ChatGPT, because sometimes ChatGPT gets it wrong.
Yeah, no, you can't rely on ChatGPT, and besides, it's not fun. You don't feel like you really did the thing.
So one fun fact about ChatGPT: do you have ChatGPT like lying around or having it available?
Actually, yes, I do.
So, sir, give it how many R is in a strawberry?
How many? What
like
is in a
letter
strawberry?
R's?
The letter
R.
Oh, okay.
It's a really easy question.
Right. And does it get it wrong?
Yep.
Interesting. Jenny's doing it.
She's doing it.
What does it say?
Oh, it does get it wrong.
Really?
It says that there's 2. Yeah, that's not right. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my ChatGPT assistant that he's wrong. His name is I gave him a name. His name is Eli.
Eli.
So I'm gonna be like, Eli, you're wrong.
Check again, Eli. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, no, yeah, I actually, so math and science were like always my favorite subjects in school. So I'm glad to see.
I want to name him. I want to name him Kim Jong-un.
Kim
like
Jong Un, like from North Korea. That's
like
hilarious.
the I think North Korea's what do you call it?
Dictator.
Mhm.
President.
Yeah.
I think president. Yeah.
Questionable, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll call him there later. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
want to be your chat GPT?
Why? Is there a reason why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can't
But
be
it's,
trusted,
in
you know.
Iran, it's filtered. In Iran, it's filtered.
Oh.
You can't get it before you like have a VPN. You
Mhm.
can't have it.
Really? Huh. Interesting. So, Radin, one other thing I wanted to ask you was, so how do you balance, your time between making art, playing music, school, all the, and then, spending time in Web3 and connecting with the community? How do you balance all of those things?
So I select my priorities and do them first,
Mhm.
and they are like doing my homework, and second doing my guitar, and third if I have a minute or so left, I'm gonna have it in art, and I'm gonna do that. And if I have more free time, then I'm going to go fill myself with videos. Recharge.
Yeah. And how much time do you devote to like playing guitar? Curious, like skills are amazing and you're just 11 years old. So I'm curious, like how much time are you devoting to your guitar
It's
playing?
like the least amount is like 30 minutes, and
Mhm.
the most amount is 4 hours.
Wow. That's a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
And it definitely shows that it's paying off for sure. Wow, that's awesome.
Thanks.
And do you see yourself like as you grow older, continuing doing both the art and the music? Like do you see yourself really continuing to build that as you get older?
Yeah.
And do you have any big dreams or goals for your art and music as a profession?
Yes, I'm gonna do that and go more like um, go more in guitar, like study more. I'm gonna do that. And NFTs, it's one of the parts of my life, and it's a great community to be in there. And we met lots of people, and that's one of the things that I need because I'm the only child.
I was an only child growing up too. Yep. Yeah. We're different.
Yeah,
We're a little bit, I feel like kind of like mini.
Yeah, the spoiled kid.
A little bit.
I have a fun fact from mine is, so even though I technically have 6 siblings, I was an only child for 13 years because
Yeah,
I did it.
my experience
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So it was,
Perfect.
yeah.
Big child.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. And so yeah, I will grow more in like studying and NFTs. I'm gonna like do more. I'm gonna like code scripts for the NFTs. I'm gonna have a growth for the NFT markets and cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to start a project when I'm bigger. And it's like creating some chips for like Intel. It's like a x86 chip, and I'm going to create that, and it's gonna help for cryptocurrencies and people that they connect together more, and they are more like in the cryptocurrencies. I'm doing that. I want to do that. That's one of my goals.
It's an impressive goal. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's it's like Nvidia. Do you know it's like now in cryptocurrencies, and it's in everything Nvidia, and in like doctors and that it's gonna help for the medical reasons too. Like, do you know the Nvidia thing that you can go to molecules and do that? This chip is gonna allow to make make DNAs and chromosomes and everything. It's gonna like invest in blood because we like can make every part of a human, but not the blood. Yeah, this is the thing that I'm gonna do in years. I think in 12 years or so. But I mean, it's gonna really help the doctors, the damn doctors.
That's amazing. Well, I'm excited that I know you this early on in life because I feel like we're going to be hearing so much about you in the future, my friend. That's so bold. I love your goals. Keep shooting really, really high. Aim for the moon. And I have another question for you, Radin. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
New York or Japan?
Awesome. Well, your art made it to New York. Your Trump turtle made it to New York. That was
yeah. One of my childs is in New York now.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Child. What was my child? Oh my god.
Well, your turtle child, yes.
Yeah, my turtle. Yeah, turtle.
Japan is cool. Japan is really cool. I would like to go there.
Japan, because like it's living like you know that it's literally living in 2050, and all of the things like when you're gonna wash your hand, it's not gonna splash on your phone. It like has a something that you can put your phone in and close it, and then wash your hands, and then go to your phone. Keep scrolling. Nice. And it has like you can go out, and if you do some workout in like a I think it's a restaurant, and you're gonna get points for the exercises that you do and the games that you play, and they like get you free food if you have no money or yeah. And if they're really kind, they have a really upgraded technology. I really like it. And New York, it's a really cool place to be, I think. Are you guys in New York or something?
Well, I am now very close to New York, so I moved to New Jersey a few months ago now. So it's literally like an hour's drive away. And Jenny actually grew up over there. Lived in New York as well. So
yeah, from age 5 to 25, I lived in New York City. I'm a New Yorker, but now I live in Florida. Yeah, it's a really cool city. So much culture.
What is New York like? What is it like? Is it like a free place to be? Is it like a cool place? What is it like?
Well, so it's 5 pieces make up New York City, right? So Manhattan has these really, really tall buildings. And has a lot of things to go do and see, right? So lots of museums, lots of galleries, but there's also a lot of new stuff, like new technology that you'd really like. There's this one place called Mercer Labs, and it's the Museum of Art and Technology. And so it's like you walk in and it's like immersive, massive displays, beautiful.
It's like Micro Center?
It's like what, my dear?
Micro Center.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's like a really big computer store, and it's like got everything from Samsung to Nvidia. Like it's got every tech in there.
Well, this is like walking into a world that has movie screens, and all of the movie screens have art. that's moving, and you get to experience it. That's what that is.
Nice.
And the food is really good. Like Manhattan, you're gonna find
New York pizza.
the pizza,
The
yes,
pizza.
the pizza. But also like every food, because there's so many different cultures and people, and yeah. And then I lived in a quieter part. I lived in Queens. So it was like 30-minute train ride. The trains are cool. Like you would enjoy that. You get to go on trains and buses everywhere and walk a lot. And then there's other parts to New York. The Bronx has Yankee Stadium. Brooklyn is a lot of fun. And then there's Staten Island as well. So it's a lot of fun. When you go, you're going to have a great time. They also have a children's museum. And they have ice skating at Central Park. Out in
Bryant Park, yeah.
Bryant Park. Also.
Yeah. The thing we don't have in Iran.
Ice skating. I actually used to teach children ice skating in Prospect Park. So,
wait, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's so dope.
Yeah, I'll teach you when you come. I'll teach you.
That is so cool, Jen. I didn't know that. That's dope. Actually, Laura did a lot of ice skating when she was younger too. I ice skated as well, but she did like a lot of it too, and was like learning how to do the all the skills and stuff, like the spins and all that cool stuff. So that's dope.
Yeah. So in Iran, like we have in Isfahan, we have a really big store that is named the a center of the city, city center. It's both in Iran and American. And yeah, it like had skating, but it doesn't have it now. Like it was a really fun place 4 years ago. We like had the birthday parties in there. It was like it had 2,000 cafes and restaurants. It was a really cool place. And then like everything fell apart. No one is like it's full of people, but no one is like literally going shopping. It like has a really nice shop, and you can find laptops in there also. Like it's like just food supplies, but you can find laptops and chargers and everything in there. And it has them, but it doesn't. It's not the same.
And what do you think happened? Why did that change?
Coronavirus.
Ah, got it.
That explains it.
Yeah, I remember when I was like 5 or 6 years old, we would like go there 24/7, and we like shopped a lot in there, and I was really wanting some little cars that kids go in and just roll them. And I really want them. And when I was a child, they didn't get me, and I now find the purpose. Because nothing. There was just nothing to that. You can like get a trolley and go there. Not a freaking car that you're gonna sit in like this. Yeah, it was like this. You're gonna like crumble yourself in, and it was so little. And then I really want them, and they didn't get me. But now I find this solution for that. And now all of the cars are like smashed and ice cream thrown on them, and they are like trashed. And it's another place. Like all of the places just went there and placed ads in there, and it was like a really good place. It had a wall of art in there, and it was a really, really, really big and really great place to be. And it still is, but it's not the same. Like you are going to a park every day, and then like not going there for a year or so, and you go back and everything is changed. Like all of the kids are changed, all of the like toys and everything is reconstructed. It's not the same.
Well, change is the only constant in life. Have you ever heard that? Change.
No, I didn't.
Change is the only constant thing about life. So maybe it'll change again, and it'll change for the better. So let's hope for that, right? That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yes. Yeah. Really, like when I was a child, I said I go like to the first grade of musical school, and then we like go to a park, and I go to like drawing classes in there when I was 6, and then I started to like go like classes for song too, and it was fun because I had some friends and still have from there, but we're the relationship is not really strong like it used to be, and everything like changed. Like we go to a park, and it was like a kilometer away. We like walked there, and it was a fun place to be in. It had like the world's first type of clock in the middle, and it still has it. But all the kids like go around it, and you won't really see the clock. And I remember there was like uh, a place that kids like go and turn into trains. They like hold each other and they go in there and repeat and go along. And then I saw there like I was there like I think a week ago, and it was completely changed by kids that they are so much littler. Or I think I grew up.
Or
it could be that too. Yeah, you're just older, and now they seem much smaller.
Their age, and I think I was like taller.
You're the absolute
shortest.
Well, I am curious. Giancarlo has a really good question. It's coming up, and I want to hear what your answers are to these top threes.
Yep. So, all right. So the question is one that we usually ask our guests is, so what are your top 3 favorite movies of all time?
Harry Potter. The Life of Pi. And like it's a Indian man who is lost in the sea, and the last one is A Dog's Purpose.
Oh yeah, it's a good one too. So of the Harry Potters, which Harry Potter film is your favorite? I'm curious.
What?
Which one of the Harry Potter? Which Harry Potter is your favorite?
The 8th.
Oh, the last
one. Yeah, the Death Chambers. I think it was there.
Is it that?
No, the Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows.
Yeah. Deathly Hallows. Yes.
We're both Harry Potter nerds, Giancarlo.
Yeah, and we made our kids are also Harry Potter as well.
Here, have a glass.
Oh, you know, it's funny. I wore glasses my whole life, and then I did contacts, and now I got the laser surgery. But I always wore glasses just like you.
Me too. Like growing up, I had a thick pair of glasses actually. So.
No, for real. Like we're just grown up, so we like don't look like it anymore.
Yeah, and I have a wand and everything. So when we go to Universal, I'm casting spells with the kids.
Wait, did Radin hear that part?
Huh?
did you hear about Giancarlo going to Universal? Have you seen Harry Potter in Orlando, the Universal?
No.
It's super.
Like I was like I was no. It was like 2 months ago, and I was a big fan of Harry Potter, and when I heard that, I just let me grab it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Huh?
Does he have a wand?
Amazing. Actually, where's my wand? I think it's somewhere in my office. I'm
I
gonna go look for it.
I found a book in Iran, and I like read all of these pages, and then I found out it was a movie.
Oh, you didn't know?
But actually, you're supposed to read the book
Yes,
first.
you
and
should.
You did it good. Yeah.
You should definitely. Yes.
Yeah, and when I like sing the Stone of Philosophy.
The Philosopher's Stone. Yeah.
Yeah, the Philosopher's Philosophers.
Philosopher.
Oh, okay. Oh, Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, I just read the whole book, and then I watched the movie, and the part that the car goes flying and it goes to a tree and stomped by everywhere, and Ron Weasley.
Oh, that's awesome.
Big Harry Potter nerds.
Yeah, so what you just described, it's a ride. You can go to this amusement park in Orlando, and Giancarlo likes to go there with his kids. And they even have a thing where if you have a wand, you go by the glass and then you move the wand, and all of the statues start to move. It's like animatronics.
Yeah, and you can have fountains start to splash water. And when you buy the wand, you can go to Ollivander's shop, and they'll usually pick one person, and they'll do a whole thing where it's the wand picking them, and they make it, it's really cool. If you're a big fan, yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, I like the Gryffindor. No, not the Gryffindor. The choosing hats.
The sorting hat. Yeah.
I think I'm going to Ravenclaw or Gryffindor.
Very cool.
What are you, Giancarlo?
Huh?
What are you?
When I did the thing online, I got selected for Gryffindor.
Okay, because I've gotten Ravenclaw and Slytherin.
Oh yeah. My son actually loves Slytherin. he's always he loves snakes, and then he I don't know, he has a weird affinity sometimes for the villain characters. He will relate and stuff, and so then he's like, yeah, I like Slytherin. Yeah.
I don't really like Slytherin because first, in Iran, we have a big what do you call it, bookshop, and in there we have lots of plushies, lots of supplies, and all the Harry Potter themes, it has the Harry Potter plushie, and it has the Dobby plushie too, and it has the Harry Potter clothes, Draco Malfoy's wand, and Slytherin clothes, and it has them. Yeah, and I was staring at them and saying, abracadabra. And abracadabra.
That's so funny.
Everything just went on fire.
You're so cool.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm surprised that you said Life of Pi. Life of Pi is a very serious movie. Were you
the tiger?
The tiger, yeah, the tiger. Were you surprised at the end? Did that make you emotional when you realized what it was?
do you get like shaky when a movie gets serious?
I do, yeah. Do you or no?
I was like this the whole movie.
Yeah, that one surprised me that you mentioned that
It
movie.
was
Yeah.
a really cool movie, and that Richard Wood was the name of the tiger.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Richard and something because this Indian guy said Richard. I speak Iranian. And yeah.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's Richard Parker.
Richard Parker.
Yeah, Richard Parker. Richard Parker. It was like that, and like the whole ship going underwater and losing the mom and the dad, and surviving on a boat with a tiger and a monkey and a zebra, and what was yeah, all like the animals, and the monkey floating on a banana.
Yeah, it was an interesting movie for sure. The characters are great.
Yeah.
And then when you realize that they were symbolic, they were metaphors, right, for the people who were actually a part of the real story, that's like when it really hits you for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the tiger, Richard Parker. I really liked that. It was like the Giga Chad of them. Yeah. It was like the cool guy.
It's
what?
The Giga Chad. I don't know if Giancarlo knows what that means. But
no.
It's like
Giga Chad is like a really not strong. It's like a bodybuilder guy that is it like has 2,000 six packs.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's turned into a meme. Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up now.
Ding, 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 ding. It like has this song, and it like shows a picture of this guy, and this is a Russian guy who is in a I think group of bodybuilders who take photos for like going into the champions. Yeah, they are a group for that, and this guy, he's a really good, not a good guy. He's a really beefed up man, and he's like this all the time.
So I looked it up, and I just saw there's actually a Giga Chad token on the Solana blockchain.
Bro, of course.
I was like, no way, man. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is too much. I had not heard Giga Chad before. And apparently it's pumping. So, no pun intended.
The next token of object.
Oh, that's great. So, Radin, another a fun question for you to follow up on the one about the movies is if you could be any animal for a day, then you'll be back, human again afterwards. What would that animal be and why?
A turtle or a rabbit?
A turtle or a rabbit?
Yeah. Turtle because all the patience and being cute and being loved by every human, because you can't go wrong with a turtle. I mean,
would you want to go like swimming, as a turtle and explore like the sea? Yeah.
like swimming deep
Mhm.
in the ocean. It's like having like being another person is shaped of another person. And yeah, I want to be a turtle and a rabbit to race with a turtle first. and beat that turtle. Oh no, I'm gonna let him be.
You're gonna let him win?
Turtle is my art.
Very cute.
And just letting them go for that. But if I was a rabbit, I would literally beat that little turtle.
Yeah, you would totally change the story.
Yeah.
Radin, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I do have a last question for you, which is, do you have any upcoming drops or projects that you wanted to share with us?
So I have been working on a pumpkin for Halloween. Yeah, do you want a sneak peek?
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see it.
Wait.
I'll have to capture a picture to share it on here. Ooh, that looks cool.
Wait a minute. Yes.
Very cool.
Yes, this is the new drop that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna work on it, like add a Halloween smile to it, and work a little bit on the cloth simulation, and yeah, it's gonna be done.
Very cool. Were you able to take a screenshot of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna.
What?
No, just
Ah,
I was gonna take
I-
a picture.
spoiled.
A little spoiler, so
just
that
just for the
audience-
people in the audience, they can they know
And
see what's coming.
Radin, where do you think of you're gonna release that one?
It's a hard question, but objects.
Cool.
It's an easy place to be. It's really cool.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah, I
object. I like it.
Yeah, it's a fun place because everyone is on it, and also I might have like a drop on Drift soon.
Mm,
Ooh.
very cool.
Oh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And for everyone that doesn't know, this is Blender.
The way that you made the pumpkin on Blender.
Yep. Like, it's a cloth simulation. Let me get the mouse here. No, this is this one. So, if you see it, it's like a piece of like cloth turned on the pumpkin. You can see it in the PC.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's like falls apart because the stickiness of the pumpkin is not enough. Like it's really rounded corners, and you can't get fibers or hair to be an object in Blender, and you can put hair like for like the stem, but it's not gonna be really cool, and you're gonna like you're the part of the cloth that is dropped to that piece of stem, and it's not gonna hold it. It's like gonna go after it. The hair is not gonna do anything.
Wow. Well, can I ask you this? How long did it take you to get it the right way?
This one,
Yeah.
a day and a half.
Goodness.
Wow.
A lot of work. That's awesome.
Impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, so in this webcam, it's not really appearing, but if you zoom closer in it, it like has a noise texture that is like a pumpkin. Now, I did some sculpting on it, on the pumpkin, that has some lumps of pumpkin, and it's not a perfect pumpkin. It's like an actual pumpkin. In the stem, I like hold it all, and it's really hard to do it. But if you do it, you will learn it. Like for every piece of this time, in like the shading tab, you're gonna do the materials. Why is this guy not? Oh, so for each thing that you make in Blender, for the textures, it's like a Scratch program, and you're gonna code it for your likings and that. And for the stem and for everything in this scene, it has a different texture that you're gonna make it from scratch. And it all starts from a material output. Then you're gonna have like a print, BSPF, if I'm not wrong, and a color mix. So some noise textures, you're gonna do that. And you're gonna scale it all to your likings, and now you're a texture. Nice.
Love it. So I was going to mention, if anybody in the audience wanted to join us on stage, feel free to request. Would love to have you guys come up, speak, ask Radin a question, or just kind of vibe with us as well. So feel free to request. And I did want to also just give a big thanks to everybody that's listening today. And folks that have been tuned in the whole episode. We really appreciate you guys being here and being patient with us as we got through some of the technical difficulties at the beginning. So thank you guys for being here. But yeah, so that looks so cool. Thank you for giving us a little preview of that, Radin.
Thanks. And further along, I'm gonna carve. Where's the watch? I'm gonna carve a face into that pumpkin, and it's like gonna be a jack-o'-lantern style, and it's like gonna glow, and it's gonna have like a background and really cool shaders and textures, and it's gonna be rendered in Eevee. Eevee is like some preferences to render. All of the works that you see in front of me are like rendered in cycles, and because the textures were like jello in cycles, everything like this pumpkin, you can't go and increase the roughness, but roughness is how much do you want it to be, and you're gonna do that, but in cycles the roughness changes and everything is brighter and has a glow to it. And one thing more, you can see glass in cycles, but you can't see glass in Eevee. Yeah, done.
Super cool. Thank you for that. I just learned. I was actually taking a couple of notes.
Very cool. So I didn't see anybody request. So I'll do one last call in case anybody wants to join us on stage. And also, like Jenny said, wanted to again thank you, Radin, for for joining us today. It's been very fun getting to talk to you, to learn a little bit more about your art, hearing your music played live, that awesome Two Birds song that where you did all the work for and put on Sound XYZ was fantastic. So it's been really cool. And I see we do have somebody requesting, so I will accept them on. Hello, Boy World, how you doing?
Hey, Giancarlo, how you doing, man?
I am doing well. Happy Friday.
Hey, and nice to meet you, Radin. Nice work, bro. Nice work.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, good to see everyone here. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I've done an all-nighter, and I've still got more work to do. And I'm just surviving on coffee and nicotine patches. So I'm trying not to smoke. Yeah, I've just been messing around with some kind of 3D sculptures and made a crazy little GIF. I've made like a little triptych. If it's okay, I could put one up top.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's okay. I always have to ask. Just to find it. It's right here. Yeah, it's kind of a. I went on a kind of a deep dive with it, and I was messing around with. I think it's done. Yeah, I was just messing around with like various 3D software and After Effects, and then I actually colored the model like with like graffiti in Photoshop, and then altered it and then re-imported it. I mean, I can't even remember what the process was, but I used all these like masks and stuff. But yeah, so I was kind of happy with that. So I've just been messing around with some of these kind of like LED 3D kind of like models and sort of making some funky GIFs. It's kind of fun.
Very cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
And I can relate to the surviving on caffeine. So
caffeine. Yeah, like lots of like supplements, a little bit of weed, but not too much. And like work and rewards. The ADHD lifestyle. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's good to be here. I just got back from getting some groceries, and yeah, I was just glad I caught the end of this and was able to listen to this young gentleman. What are you, 11 years old? That's crazy.
Incredible, right? I mean,
cool. Yeah, it's wicked. Hi, Anastasia. See her there as well. I think I pretty much follow most of the people on stage. But I just wanted to say hello and yeah, shill my GIF, and that's kind of my thing I've been sort of like doing, just kind of bring my illustrations to into motion, and yeah, just having a good time. Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always good. Yeah, it's always good to catch you guys.
Oh, well, we appreciate you joining in, and yeah, man, really cool, man. I love this this kind of style. Very very kind of trippy and blending the 3D art, the colors. It's pretty cool, man. I like it.
Thanks. Yeah, it gave me a buzz, so I've kind of been sort of working with a little bit of that. I always feel like there's different directions, and I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I had more time, sort of thing. It's always like that, but it's better than when you're in a slump. Yeah, I'm kind of buzzing. So yeah, that's kind of me. I'll let someone else go.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you. Thank you for jumping on the stage and for tuning in, and hope you have a great weekend, my friend.
Yeah, catch you on the next one.
Thanks, catch you on the next one. All right, take care. And I see we have our friend Cam. Hey, Cam, how you doing, brother? Happy Friday.
Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on stage and say thank you for having a space. This has been amazing listening to Radin and listening to you guys. I really appreciate you giving us the forum here to listen to this young creator. I would say young genius.
Yes.
I feel it's so refreshing to hear his perspective on many things. And I did want to ask a question, if I may.
Yeah.
Radin, if you had all the money you needed, Radin, and you didn't have to go to school, and you can spend your time doing anything you wanted, what would you love to focus on or create?
I really want to learn more about Blender because it's another world, and you can create more stuff than on paper. And I also wanted to do guitar because some solos I like have some problems in it because I will play um, going this way or that
Mhm.
way in guitar, and I wish to fix them all and be quicker and be more better in guitar.
That's great. It sounds like you're creating. We want to build a universe with Blender and physical and the digital era, and also creating a musical universe and being the master of both the digital sculpture and the musical. And I want that for you, and I'm happy to hear that. And I just feel like you're very ahead of the game in terms of clarity of mind and clarity of substances. And I do feel like leading the generation of mindfulness and clear-mindedness is now like the cool thing because it comes in generations of what's cool to do, what's not cool to do. And I just feel like, keep on that. You're exactly right. And, I'm proud of you for sharing that. And I feel like everyone that has the courage in here to realize what's holding them back, whether it's a physical substance or a mental pathway or a habit or a routine, to be able to change and grow for the better and realize these things. So that's one of the hardest things, to shake off the routines that we build. And I feel like I said, you're ahead of the game. I really appreciate hearing your opinion and hearing your experience on this, because I feel like it's very valid and very helpful for a lot of people here who may be dealing with that. Because I feel like we all, rely on our routines, and it's all about building healthy routines, relationships, and individual growth. And so being clear about that is really good, and appreciate that truly.
Thanks. Thank you, Cam.
Thanks, Cam. Yeah, that was such a great question, and I echo everything you said there, man, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this, you're definitely paving the way, Radin, and I mean, I would also say a little genius as well. I mean, just incredible, like all the stuff that you're doing, and I love that you have these big, audacious aspirations and goals, and I have no doubt that you're going to be able to accomplish those, man. I mean, you're definitely on the right track. So very inspirational.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thanks, Cam. Hope you have a great Friday, brother. A great weekend. Radin, I don't think I saw anybody else on stage. So again, just thanks to everybody that tuned in to the space, that tuned into the live stream. I think we got over 220 people on the live stream as well, which is awesome. You guys can also later, if you were in the space, check out the live stream as well. It's really cool to check it out. I may try to do a little clip of the music playing as well, because that was really awesome. And Radin, I just wanted to again thank you so much for being our guest today, for playing for us, for sharing more about your artwork, your aspirations. I hope you get to the point where you can create that chip that's going to help us, with on the healthcare front and other areas, and you continue to master your guitar playing, the Blender skills, and Python, Unity, all of it, right? So I think it's so cool, very awesome to see that. And I hope we get to see you at some point soon in New York, maybe as well. So that would be awesome.
Thank you for the support that you give to everyone. Guys, this is episode 89 from Bakery Artist Spotlight. Guys, keep listening or seeing these videos on YouTube. You can see life stories of everyone who I think is more than one love. Is it more than one love?
It is, yeah. It is more than, yeah. It's all over, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You can see lifestyles of people and what they want or what they see the world through. And yeah, thank you all. Thank you, John Carlo. Thank you, Jennifer, for making this wonderful, wonderful episode. And thank you all. Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you, Caden's dad. Thank you, Caden himself. Thank you, Fabdel. Thank you all. Thank you. Really, thank you, Diva. Thank you, everyone who supported me to this way. And now I'm announcing my stuff here. And yeah, thank you all. Really appreciate it.
Much love, and big hug to your mom and dad from us as well.
Big hug. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
Hope you all have a wonderful day, a great weekend. Appreciate all of you. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye. Oh, and I'm going to maybe I'll put on some Eminem Beautiful as we wrap it up here. Oh, something happened on my computer. Bummer. All right. Well, I was going to play that to sound this out, but it might not be able to happen. Right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Wait a minute. I think
Oh, hold on.